We got these white boys. I'm gonna let y'all check the video out right here.
And you know what else I learned? Black people, Mexican people, just people of color in general, didn't masturbate in rooms with their friends when they were growing up.
What?
Isn't that fucking nuts?
Gay?
Yeah, exactly. You're just jacking off alone?
Yeah, dude.
How do you learn?
You grow up playing sports, they tend to not play with the ass slaps. That tends to be a white man thing, grabbing the nuts, finger up the ass. They do that when it's time to do it.
So do you think when Dominicans finally make it to like the major leagues, they just have to get used to it? Like, why is this old Italian guy smacking my ass? It was a single. Yeah. Relax.
Yeah, we called it Ookie Cookie. It was just a lighthearted drinking game we used to play in college. Harmless, really. Some people called it Wet Biscuit, but our group preferred to call it Ookie Cookie. Anyways, you just get the bros together. You stand in a group in a circle around a bar stool, and you put a cookie on top, like sugar cookie, M&M cookie. It doesn't really matter, just as long as there's adequate surface area. When the leader screams go, everyone pulls it. This is the funny part. Everyone pulls out their unit and starts feverishly self-stimulating with the goal to not be the last one that finishes on the cookie, because the last person to finish is then obligated to eat the cookie in its entirety. You know, having said that out loud, all these years later, it almost sounds a little gay. But no, it was just mostly just a team building exercise. It was a bonding experience, really.
Now the white man says that in the verse video that they were making fun of black and brown men, talking about we jack off in the room alone. Yeah, that's kind of what you're supposed to do. I didn't think I didn't get the memo that you were supposed to be jacking off in full concert, right? Like if I want somebody else to be there, I'd be fucking them. Jacking off in front of your friend, I kind of don't like my homeboys to look at my dick, or I don't want to look at their dick. I don't want to be that right there is gonna make your dick go to a gummy worm. But, you know, once again, you like what you like. However, there seems to be the culture of non-black and brown people, and not all white people. I have white friends. I'm assuming that they don't do weird shit or have never done weird shit like this. I don't know. I could be wrong. However, the white friends that I have or had, I don't recall them ever like asking me to join them in the jack-off sessions, right? They call that a circle jerk, sir. I don't know what was fucking funny, but clearly they're comfortable with it. Now, I don't know if this is some white boy shit, some up north white boy shit. I think it's some up north white boy shit, because white boys down in the south tend to not do weird ass shit like this. They tend to be closely like the brothers. Yeah, to this, I don't know what the fuck to say. I'm flabbergasted. I'm appalled, right? I didn't even know you was supposed to have somebody in the room when you was jacking off. I didn't get that memo in health class. Also, yeah, with the sports things, it is a white thing. I played sports. I played basketball, soccer, or as people like to call it, football. When my coach slapped my ass, I wasn't having it. Even at 13, I don't give a fuck. I grew up during the thug life era. Shit wasn't going down like it wasn't going sweet like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't play that shit. To which the coach was like, yo, you know, it was for congratulations. I failed to realize how my ass is a bigger target, and I got this big ass back. Now, at 13, I was a little bit more smaller, right? My shoulders weren't as broad, but it still was more broader than my narrow ass. While you had to slap my ass, which is a harder target, a more narrow one, is beyond me. So, yeah, that's just not in our culture shit. I don't know if white boys be coaching each other through puberty or sexual reproductive discovery. We didn't play that shit. You jack off in the bathroom, in the bedroom, by yourself. Nobody's involved. That's weird ass shit. Once again, if somebody's involved, it should be a bitch. Or a dude, if that's what you into. Like, hey, whatever floats your boat. However, I really like to not think that America is trying to groom younger men to be less masculine and more feminine. But I can't help to notice this bullshit. I don't know what it was, a cartoon, a commercial. All I know is somebody had made a depiction of a gay Ken or a pregnant Ken. Roll the tape.
New from Mattel, Barbie's boyfriend is getting a much needed and way more inclusive makeover. Introducing
Pregnant Ken. He's a man with a baby. He's definitely male and not a lady.
His belly lets you know he's pregnant, and his beard lets you know he's a man. Because men can get pregnant just like women. In fact, there's no definition of women. We literally have no idea what a woman is. Pregnant Ken does all the normal things every birthing person does, like chest feed, then hide his breasts with chest binders. He rocks baby to sleep with his supple masculine.
Okay, so now y'all got to see that weird ass shit. I didn't get the memo that it was supposed to be a pregnant Ken. Now, I did a video about a butt baby, and people found that shit hilarious. However, it seems like the powers that be, or manufacturing companies, or Fortune 500 CEOs, is in on the bullshit. At this point, I'm starting to believe that it's an alien race that's trying to confuse the human race as to sexual orientation. It's just a free-for-all, and it doesn't seem like it's organic. At least not now. Maybe you can make that argument in 1975 and even in the 80s or even in the 90s. But now it just seems like it's heavily pushed. It's in the media. It's in the fucking Barbie dolls. It's in the video games. It's in Disney movies. It just seems like it's a heavy push to basically program the minds. Now, whether it is or not, if you're not gay, this won't affect you. I'm not one of those people that believe they're trying to turn people gay. If a television show, a movie, a Netflix series, a commercial with a gay Ken doll trying to squeeze a baby out his ass, if that turns you gay, you wasn't really straight. Like, you was gay from Jump Street. I know what the fuck, you ain't fooling nobody. However, if that's the case, live your truth. That's what I've been saying. I don't know all this weird shit that's come about. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's something in the food. I don't know if they're trying to program people, but it seems like now it's a heavy push. Stay dangerous.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck.